introduction. I had nothing to do with the canceling of Last Comics Tempting. It is not my fault. The show sucked before I was on it. Thank you so much. So, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. Wonderful time of year. It's a mixture time of year, isn't it? Because you have people that are just so happy because of all the festivities that go on. Then there's the other people that just get very angry. That's me. No, I don't get it. Actually, at this time of year, every year, I always think back to the year just to see how it went for me. You know, kind of look back and say, I probably could have handled that better. Anyone ever do that with decisions they've made? I thought about that recently, that I probably could have handled something better. The time that I helped a woman out onto the train by shoving her onto it. In my defense, she came down the stairs like a raptor and grabbed me with her talons. She was like, "Wah!" And went to physically move me, and it was a reflex. I just turned and pushed this woman. She made the train. I'll say that. She made the train. My only regret was that I missed the doorway. It was a bad day for AIM. That day. That's for the kids. Push people in New York if you have to. You're like, yeah, that's what we do. Are you guys from New York or are you from out of town? Oh yeah, so you push people all the time. I think they started it. We're just following them. We're following the kids now. That's what we're doing. Also, I'm realizing that I am getting older. I can't eat peppers anymore. Can't eat peppers. Actually, I had to take a Benadryl because one was snuck into my food. You realize things as you get older. I have no idea what I did to peppers. I enjoyed them up until this moment, but this is what happens. Now I'm 41 and I can't have. Now I sound like the raptor. Want a pepper? You guys don't realize, but you are standing, well, sitting in a room with someone who has some clout. I am a retired hip-hop dancer. I'm a retired hip-hop dancer, and I'm still friends with all of my dancer friends. We're all retired at this point, because really, who would hire us at 40 to be a backup dancer? Puffy isn't calling like, hey, tuck in your ass flaps, get on stage. But me and my dancers, we ask each other different questions now that we're older. We used to ask each other, oh, so who are you going to go on tour with, Mariah or Jay-Z? And now we ask each other, which do you think works better, Ben Gay or Thermacare heat pads? Which works better? Because it all hurts. It all hurts. That was a good move, wasn't it? It's a new dance move. It's called Percocet. It's going to be big on So You Think You Could Dance. Their future. I was a hip-hop dancer, and then I got hurt dancing at a bar mitzvah. Thanks. No. So that is a true story. I was a party motivational dancer at bar mitzvah. That was my job, and my career came to a screeching halt after going, oh no! I like her because she cares. Fuck the rest of you. Just kidding. No cursing in front of the children. So, that's okay. I'm a New Yorker. It happens. You know, things happen. I am a city girl. I grew up in Long Island, and I loved growing up in Long Island. I love the Long Island beaches. I know that I will never, ever go there again. I won't. I'm not ever going to the Long Island beaches again because they found so many bodies on the beach this year. It's so frightening. I mean, God rest all of their souls, but it's so frightening. And one of the last bodies that they found a headless body on the beach. I read in the paper that the authorities weren't ruling out foul play. Which they shouldn't. Something foul may have happened there. I mean, even though we know, you know, you guys are, but we know that that is the most common way to die at the beach. Not drowning or shark attacks, it's strolling through a deserted stretch of beach on the dunes, and your head falls off. Happens all the time. You're dead, just like that. It's crazy. How does someone get to the point where they want to cut off someone's head? Anyone ever think about that? Just me? All right. So, fun. But really, how do you get to that point where you're like, oh, you know, you just be like, ah, damn it. That's going to be heavy. I should probably carry the head and the body separate. Carrying it whole would be crazy. That joke would have worked so much better if it wasn't ruckus back there. Just so you know, I distracted you guys. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, I'm a New Yorker. I love the city in New York. I love the city in New York. Yep. Benadryl. So I do. I love being in the city for the holidays. And like I said, I grew up on Long Island, but I'm a city girl now. I've been living uptown in Upper Manhattan. I've been living Canada, Manhattan. I've been living up there for 16 years. And when I first moved into my apartment, it was $500 for a one-bedroom apartment. Isn't that amazing? Like, I know. Like, you never. That is so unheard of now, to be $500 for a one-bedroom. And it's so not that way anymore. It's really gentrified up in my neighborhood now. The rents have gone really high because of the gentrification. And you would think that with gentrification it would make the neighborhood safer. And it hasn't. There's been a lot of people getting mugged. There's been a lot of people getting jumped, which I'm actually okay with because the rents have started going back down. Which is why I started attacking. Believe it or not, I'm single. Shut up! I know! You're like, what? A female comic who's single? That's different. Maybe she's angry about it. I am. A little angry about it. I'm actually not angry about it. Because I believe that it'll happen. I don't go looking for it. That's not true. I succumb to eHarmony. And I also found out that eHarmony, I found out what the E stands for. I didn't know prior that it was evangelical. So, no, on a Christian side. Hilarious. Just so you know, Christian men across the country love taking pictures with fish. Just putting that in conversation. eHarmony sent me a match the other day. My match was wearing a chain with a charm of a machine gun. Thanks, eHarmony. So I believe that it'll happen, you know, when it's supposed to happen. And I'm also, I'm a product of the 80s, so I watched Weird Science. I believe that I could build him in my mind. Between Weird Science and the book The Secret, I can create that I want. Like, I believe that. It can happen because The Secret is the law of attraction. You know, we are our thoughts. We can build whatever we want in our mind. So I've been building my man. And you guys would love him. I'm saying that right now. You would really love him. He said the funniest thing the other day. He doesn't want me to tell you. All right, so. Oh, we shouldn't. I will leave you on this. No, I shouldn't leave you on that. There's children. No, I will leave you with something just because I have to get it out because I'm feeling very Italian right now. Every time the holidays come around, I feel Italian because there's fish on Christmas Eve and there's just meatballs on Christmas Day. So, but I still feel like a little kid whenever I get home, and I still piss off my father all the time. It's hilarious. And whenever he gets mad, the hand always comes up right away. All the time, like whenever he gets mad, you're going to get bacala. You're going to get bacala. I had no idea what bacala was growing up. I found out that years later that it means fish. I know. I'm scared of fish. eHarmony. Full circle. I found out years after that it's actually a Mafia term. It means getting thrown to the fishes. That's a serious threat for a 3-year-old, isn't it? You could have like really driven it home, ripping off Winnie the Pooh's head. Leave that in my bed.